This Let's Play features an adult using adult language. You have been warned. How's it going, folks? Welcome back to Let's Play Dark Souls, All Bosses. Hope everyone's doing well. First and foremost, we know some miracles, but you can't really use miracles if you don't attune them. We have 2 attunement slots. We can cast this 5 times. I'm not going to leave the talisman equipped for a very simple reason. It affects our equipment load. Case in point, everything that we add to our bar adds to our equipment load. So if we're not using it, I'm not going to have it equipped. Or at least if we're using it infrequently, I'm not going to have it equipped. Now just double checking key items that I have. We do have the residence key. And we do have the repair box, okay. I'm tempted to acquire the bottomless box just to clean up our inventory a little bit. And also we should probably grab that item eventually. Yeah, let's go grab that goodie. We're gonna need it. I'm just trying to remember what the jump button is. Jumping in Dark Souls sucks. And so does navigating. Ring of Sacrifice. We're going to need precisely 2 of those. So you can't jump onto that. And that's just a straight shot down. Yeah. I'm not risking that. I'm good. I'm feeling twitchy today. I'm not up for that. We don't have enough goodies for any really extreme shenanigans, and we don't have it. We have a ring. We have 2 rings. Boost defense when health is low. Lose nothing on death, but the ring breaks. Rare gem called the Tear Stone is the uncanny ability to sense imminent death. Blue Tear Stone from Katarina boosts the defense of its wearer when in danger. This mystical ring was created in a sacrificial rite of Velka, the goddess of sin. Its wearer will lose nothing upon death, but the ring itself breaks. Oh. Little amusing. We need to see how much we need to save up for the Homeward Miracle. That's going to be one of our major quips.
Oh.
Homeward is 8 grand. We'll get there.
Come again. The effectiveness of the teachings depend upon your faith.
Yeah, I'll get there. Whee! Probably just going to have to fight a couple bad guys, beat the brakes off a couple bosses. No biggie. Hey, buddy. Come here. No. Now, personally, for me, I prefer to kill all the guys that are on the way. It's a loot drop chance, but also it's extra souls. Right? We're 7 grand away from getting homeward. That's a good feeling. And then we're not going to be wasting homeward bones. It's also a good way to warm up. And in the process of warming up, you get the screw-ups out of your system. Hopefully early enough that it doesn't get you killed. Cool. Alright, we're back at a Oh, wait a minute, I almost forgot a cool weapon. So we don't have a way of selling items. Because if we did... particular goodie would be a lot easier to acquire. Purchase item, bottomless box, yes please and thank you. Standard arrows, a lot. Let's go with a lot, yeah.
Thank you kindly.
Delightful dumpster fire of an exchange. Yeah, let's just cut down this room of dudes. There we go. Ooh, a round shield. Yay. And we're going to cheese a little bit. So a common level grinding mechanic that people will utilize is the dragon lighting that bridge on fire. Which usually nets you about 500? Okay. Dope. Easy, it's fast, relatively. Ooh, that could have been bad. And you're right near a bonfire, so they respawn almost immediately. We need 3,000 to level up again. No equipment requires repairs. Awesome. Keep one of the long swords. Keep the winged spear. Got a surprising amount of Titanite. Never gonna use those. Should put those in... Oh, I'll keep those on my person. I'll store those for now. Don't need that. Store those. Don't need that, don't need that. Okay. Our inventory has been organized. Awesome. We know one spell. And we're going to get a tail weapon. So one of the things that I find kind of cool is certain enemies, if you deal damage to specific areas, will drop unique weaponry. Yeah, 158, that should be enough. Should be. This guy's kind of a pain in my ass. You can see his tail just vibing. You can damage that. We're not going to be dealing a lot of damage, obviously. But we're going to be dealing a good bit of damage. So there's a way to hit him like several times in a row. God, I'm rusty. Oh, come on. There we go. Alright, we're doing it. So, this tail weapon is also a bit of a beginner's trap. Damn it. And you'll see what I mean when we take a look at the stats. There we go. So, the Drake Sword. What is the Drake Sword? It requires 16 strength and 10 dexterity to utilize. One of the rare dragon weapons is formed by a drake's tail. Drakes are seen as undeveloped imitators of dragons, but they're likely distant kin. Mystical power to be released when held in both hands. Notice something wrong? Besides the obscene physical damage, it doesn't scale. The Astor Straight Sword, as long as we level Strength, Dexterity, and Faith, scales with us. We'll deal more damage with the sword as we use it. The Drake Sword doesn't. And while it is cool, and it's a great slashing weapon, it doesn't scale. So you could very quickly run into a situation where you're not dealing damage. Alright. We need to get past the dragon so we can loot that spot right there. And also so we have access to another bonfire. Let's piss him off a couple more times. I'm going to utilize the dragon to get some quick souls. And we'll move up from there. Okay, so we leveled up our endurance 2 points. There's a boss fight we could do, since we have to technically fight all bosses. Well, Well, it counts as a boss fight. I'll say it counts as a boss fight. Ooh. Oh, I had locked onto the guy. It's like, why is my camera not moving? What the fuck? Yeah, there's technically a boss fight we could do. So, my buddy Jordan's going to know what boss fight I'm talking about. And it's going to be one of our first proper equipment rings. Personally, this fight stresses me the fuck out, dude. It really does. Consistently, without fail, this fight stresses me the fuck out. Because either it goes well, or you die. And there's really nothing in the middle, especially if you do it too early or too quickly. As far as I'm aware, it is possible to parry this boss. But it's a pain in the ass, and it's very situationally specific. Hold on. Our souls are elite. We'll do it. We got this. We can do this. I am going to lure him a little bit, make recovery easier. We're fighting Havel. So when I say we're luring him a little bit, what does that mean? Havel is at the bottom of this very large spiral staircase area. He will chase you. He will always chase you. Havel is one of the more threatening humanoid enemies in the entire game. He is literally a gate guard. There he is. Hey, buddy. Oh, fuck. Come on, big boy, let's make some noise. Hey, guy. How are you? Oh, this is going to be a lot easier done than said because I got the Drake sword. So we're dealing a shitload of damage to him specifically because of the Drake sword. And we're blocking a shitload of damage because we've really heavily boosted our endurance. Oh. Thank you, homie. That's a good feeling. That's a great feeling. And now we have early access to Darkroot. We're not going here, though, because Darkroot fucking sucks this early in the game. That worked exceptionally well. Holy shit. Our new equip load is like 87. So, as we progress, we'll be able to equip new and better and heavier equipment, as long as we're also regularly nurturing our endurance. But we do have to actually nurture the damn thing. If we just pump everything into strength and dex, well, we can't use all the cool equipment that I want to use down the road. In addition, we'll need to also pay attention to acquiring a Ring of Favor and Protection. That will be awesome. Hello there. So we're doing pretty good. We're really clipping right along. If I remember correctly, equipping a less heavy sword. Now, we still kind of got a bit of a fat roll. We've got the medium roll. If we now shave that. There we go. There's the fast roll. Fast roll has the most invulnerability frames while you're running around. But we need armor, you know? And I like having the talisman equipped. Even though we really aren't going to be using heal that often. If things go well, we won't be using heal that often. Hold on. Hey, buddy. Yeah, the difference in damage from using the fucking Drake sword and using our normal sword is just ridiculous.
Oh, think never had. Oh, this one. Ain't she lovely? Her name is Yulia. She's plumb in love with me. You'd never leave my side now, would you, Yulia?
I think she did a while ago, homie. Good luck with that. Get 50. No, 30. 30 sounds good to me. Don't really need to buy any weaponry from him, as we have all the stuff we want / need. Arrows would be nice, and a chain coif would also be a good idea. But it's 3 extra weight. Ugh. I don't need 300 arrows. 100 arrows. I'll take 100 arrows.
Oh, you can forget it. I'm all that she needs. Careful! She'll bite your little fingers off. Be kind, Yulia. Be now, don't. You need. Oh, thank you. Come back.
Yeah, it works for me. Alright. We're gonna bullshit our way past a dragon. It's actually the intended progression. Because there's a bonfire we need to get to, and if we don't, we're kind of shit out of luck for a lot of important stuff. And next level is going to cost us almost 4, so the one after will cost us 4. No biggie. Alright, how do you kill... we can attempt to kill the Drake. I don't hate myself enough to do it. But we're going to have to eventually. So I will... Actually, I should look it up. That's... Yeah, let me check something real quick. 31. Okay, we might have some cheese. So the Drake regens health when it still has its tail. I didn't know that. We'll learn something new every day. Oh. Oh! I'm okay. You're not gonna play fair, I'm not gonna play fair, asshole. Oh, shit. Bullshit. You cheesy motherfucker. Alright. So he can just stun lock you. That's a good feeling. Fucking loser. That's better. Get our defenses back. This feels a bit cheesy. If this asshole isn't gonna fight fair, I don't see why I should fight fair. Real talk. Full send. Strike the earth. He's worth 10,000 souls. But I can't tell if he's regenerating health or not. Oh, shit. Well, it's like being beaten to death with your own tail. Did his tail come back? Would that be... Oh, you motherfucker. So he is regenerating health. I was wondering why I wasn't making any fucking progress.
Lost another day to pointless drudgery, soul chipping away of my autonomy, a rodent in the race, unsung and underpaid. My colleagues seem to me like saints in cheap parade, then it's like us in the ride.
I've never killed that fucking thing before. That's a great feeling. So there's not a lot of souls or miscellaneous goodies on this end. There is a strange statue that we probably won't ever interact with because we're not playing multiplayer. We can add 3 points. We're going to put that towards our vitality because we need to be able to survive. We're going to add 2 points to vitality. 2 points to vitality. Yeah. That's a good bet. Well, we've got more guys to kill with the bow. I believe you got to worry about this guy there. Yeah. We're going to break progression. So by hitting him, we break his scripting. Normally, we draw attention of any of the guards up there through line of sight rather than they just know I'm here. He runs and shuts that gate. Sir. There you go. Come on. Come on, you're almost there. Oh, he's so close. I'm trying not to piss off the boar, though. I pissed off the boar. Hey, big guy. Yeah, I'm not up for that today. Mistakes were made. I'd like to apologize. And the gate might be shut. Oh. It's the first time I've seen an enemy do that. Come on. I'm trying to get the melee guys down here so that I have an easier time running past the archers, killing the archers, and resolving our differences peacefully. And by peacefully, I mean making sure I'm the last man standing. Yeah, the boar is no longer happy with our mere existence. This is fine. This is entirely intended. Hello there. That'll work. Excuse me, pardon me. Alright, how do you fight a giant killer boar? It's actually quite easy. You shoot arrows at it. No, I'm kidding. I'm not kidding that much, but it is entirely possible to kill this motherfucker with arrows. But we're not going to be that cheesy. Yeah, because that's only 5 damage. Let's fight him as intended. Come on, dummy thick, let's do this. Yep. You're big, you're bad. Butt stab. Give me the helmet. Give me your fucking helmet. Yes! Severed head of the fully armored Fang boar taken by the one who killed it as proof of his victory. Just as the gods once did with the head of the ancient dragon. Surprisingly sound piece of protective headgear. And we've still got a medium roll. Hell yeah. That's disrespectful, I love it. So, the normal intended progression, what you would have had to deal with. That initial guy we shot, he's supposed to shut the door from the inside, and then we have to go the long way around, and we get the basement key. Then we get the basement key. Normally, you're supposed to go down this way, you fight some bad guys. We're gonna sorta do that after I piss off another one of the locals. I don't like this fight. I do not like this fight. Remember how we've been squaring up against Black Knights a lot lately? Well, we fought a Black Knight when we were a little bit weaker. A little bit less health. But we did pretty decently. Hey, big guy. How are you? Oh, shit. Yeah, he's coming. Hey, big guy. How's this gonna play out today, homie? Yeah, it's gonna play out like that, is it? Oh! Alright. You're upset. I get that. That's fair. I'd like to apologize. Apology accepted. Oh, now I get the fucking sword. Oh, fuck you! Black Knight Greatsword. 32 strength, 18 dex to wield it the way they wield it. Weighs 14 fucking units. Greatsword of the Black Knights who wander Lordran. Used to face chaos demons. The large motion that puts the weight of the body into the attack reflects the great size of their adversaries long ago. I don't even think we can two-hand this fucking thing. 1632. We might be able to two-hand it. No, we cannot. We can't even two-hand the fucking thing. Unless... Nah, I need a lot more souls. Yeah. Two-handing a weapon, I believe it adds your stat plus a little bit. 1610. We can two-hand the Claymore. We can one-hand the Claymore. There we go. Now we're cooking with gas. And we're not going to kindle that bonfire. We're going to kindle the one... We're going to kindle a different bonfire. Oh. Yeah, we're going to stick with the Drake Sword for a spell. It's more to our purposes. It's nice having something that can just mollywop a bad guy. So if we hadn't gotten through that gate, I don't think there's anything at the top of his tower. Let me double check. I don't remember anything at the top of the tower, but I'd rather look and double check. No, just a hell of a view. We'll be going up that way eventually. We came from over that way. Alright, we were down there earlier. Right? Went up there. Went across there. Fought dudes down there. Love all those little details. So we're doing pretty good. Intended progression, we will follow the intended progression. We head down this way. Hello, sir. Hi there. Dumbasses. Now, we haven't fought the area boss in the Undead Burg, which is the gargoyles. Yeah. So we should be getting soft humanity as a progressive reward. Stay down, please. And the goodie. I gotta be honest, my progress with a depraved start character, I'm really pleased with. I thought it was going to be a bit more of a slog because I haven't done it before. I think the last time I had this much fun just testing myself was doing a pyromancer build. It is a fog door. But it's not that kind of fog door. Important detail. We need to be able to backstab this guy. You can walk by pressing slightly forward on your stick. And if we two-hand our Drake sword, we can do this. At the cost of weapon durability, so don't fuck around with that. If you didn't buy a shield from the merchant, the Knight Shield is like your first real shield. This medium metal shield is elegantly carved and painted. Although it is thought to have been used by ancient knights of the nobility, its defense capabilities are similar to other shields. It looks nice. It's a little heavy. And as soon as possible, try and get one of the crest shields. Love me crest shield. There are obviously better equipment options, depending on how you want to play. I like the crest shields because of their guaranteed defenses, but also because of their lack of weight and 100% damage resistance. Makes it a really useful and important piece of kit. It really does. These new bad guys that we're fighting are Balder Knights. They suck. They're a pain in the ass. Hi, sir. But if you parry them, you're doing better than me. They also tend to drop... Oh, there's that soft humanity. Awesome. And a halberd. I'm gonna see if I can lure this guy. Whee! Oh, no. That's the bleachers. We might accidentally have lured two of them at once. The regular Balder Knights with the straight swords aren't that much of a headache to deal with. It's the ones with the rapiers that are just a fucking chore, because they can parry you. Yeah, that guy. That motherfucker right there. Hi. You gonna engage or what? Unless I can just get the parry the first try. What the fuck is this? And I got the Balder gauntlets. Nice, we're getting plate armor, finally. I do love the way the Balder equipment looks we'll end up getting some really nice armor as we progress. Ooh, a light crossbow. Main chore on task today is this motherfucker. Hey, big guy. How you doing, Tubbo? Yeah, come on, Mark Henry, let's do this. I don't think we can backstab this guy. We can beat the brakes off of him. And we only got a Titanite shard. It's possible for him to drop any piece of his kit. It's just annoying when he fucking doesn't. Now we're going to avoid the middle of the room. That's line of sight to that asshole. But we do need this. Firekeeper Soul is one of our first real, insanely useful goodies. Yeah, I should be able to take him on. What I am going to do, though, is hit that switch. What this does is open the way forward. Or, sorry, backwards. We should probably be looking this way. Welcome back to the Firelink Shrine. We now have a huge ease of access option. His buddies haven't shown up yet, that's fine. Large Soul of the Lost Undead. Soul of a Nameless Soldier, pretty useful. We need 8 grand to improve. Yeah, I like the way the Balder equipment looks. It's our first real bit of plate armor. Great feeling. What we're gonna need to do now, though... Oh, hey, buddy.
Don't you ever think to forge your weapons unless you enjoy?
Oh yeah, he's letting you know you can repair shit, which is really kind of him. Madame, sweetheart. Reinforce. I only ever reinforce the Firelink Shrine. It's one of the few guaranteed areas you will be returning to. So by reinforcing it, we now have Estus +1. We're doing great. That just means we have a better Estus charge whenever you use it. Similar effect would be improving your faith whenever you utilize a miracle. Mechanically, it's the same thought process. And functionally, it's damn useful. But we're not done today. We've got a bunch of other shit to do. We're gonna kill a wizard. I just love how ostentatious the boar helmet is. That's just fucking hilarious. Yeah, ostentatious. We're whipping out the big words, children. Alright, so we're gonna go upstairs. Another fucking asshole. No goodies, because you're a dork. But you notice we're earning a shitload more souls. Hey, big guy. Well, that went well. That went way better than expected. Notice how they're not dealing a lot of damage, but there's a shitload of them. That's absolutely intended. So the wizards here, they can buff allies. Meaning if those assholes who don't normally deal a lot of damage, but there's a lot of them, are suddenly double in skill and strength, you can just get steamrolled And it's kind of funny when it happens, especially if it's your first time playing through. It sucks. Hey, big guy. Any gear? Any gear? No, because you suck. Get the fuck off of me. Fucking havoc. Goodies. Don't you drop humanity? Yep, there we go. We're not going up here just yet. We'll fucking get there. Certain things that happen have to play out a specific way. Other things we're going to attempt to avoid happening entirely. One of them that kind of has to happen is Lautrec. Lautrec is a bitch. That should have hit you. What the fuck is this? Oh. Uh-oh. Oh! I just have nice armor now. Cool. What's the durability on our sword? 298. We're doing fine. We just have Baldur armor now. Kick ass! Fucker. 10,000 souls. Decent selection of gear. Is it just a nice helmet? Poise. Decent enough durability. Yeah, it's just a nice helmet. Okay. Ah, that's a good sound. That's a great sound. I miss that sound. Hello, old friend.
Well, you must be a new arrival. I'm Andre of Astoria. If you require smithing, then speak to me.
Yeah, a little bit. Hurrah!
Most weapons and armor are mighty sturdy indeed, but every hunk of metal has its breaking point. If you notice durability running low, it's time to repair. You can ask a blacksmith like myself, or do it on your own with a grindstone. The nice thing about weapons, they never betray you, so pay them a little respect, eh?
Absolutely. We can purchase Titanite, miscellaneous goodies, and weaponry from him. My usual purchase at this point would be acquiring the Bastard Sword, because I really like it. It's one of my favorite weapons in the game. The standard greatsword is normally wielded with two hands due to its great weight, usually swung in large arcs and effective against multiple foes. Far from ideal when fighting in tight quarters. That is a lie, because when you two-hand it, you have a very different weapon arc. So yeah. And we're holding 6, so we're going to reinforce the Astora Straight Sword to +2. We're not going to waste any upgrades on the Drake Sword. And we're going to reinforce the Bastard, I believe, to +5. +4, okay. We're not going to be upgrading any of our armor. We will be, if I can get more Twinkling Titanite, we will be getting better gear. Yeah, reinforce armor. We're not going to be doing that just yet.
Don't get yourself killed. Neither of us want to see you go hollow.
Oh, I forgot to get arrows. Hold on.
Need it.
Trust me.
Don't get yourself killed. Neither of us want to see you go hollow.
Ain't that the truth? So, we've got a huge amount of regular, like, soft humanity. Let's kindle this bonfire, because infrequently we'll need to be coming back here. Trust me, it makes sense later. We can't really repair any equipment until I spend this guy. There we are. As for our equipment... Oh, I should ditch some of that shit. Yeah. Yeah, if we're not using it, we shouldn't have it clogging up our inventory. There we go. Awesome. I don't really use the tier stone ring, so I'm going to stow it for now. Alright. So we've got our Drake sword, that's pretty cool. But we have a +4 bastard sword. And you're seeing how it pairs C and C with our strength and dexterity? We should be able to deal comparative damage, and it looks cool. But we have a buddy to talk to. And also we have some exploring to do in the garden. After killing something, of course.
Oh, forgive me. I was absorbed in thought.
Yeah, it sounded like
I
it.
am Siegmeyer of Katarina. Quite honestly, I've run flat up against a wall. Or a gate, I should say. The thing just won't budge, no matter how long I wait. And oh, have I waited. So here I sit, in quite a pickle, weighing my options, so to speak. Still closed. Still closed.
Love the onion, bro.
Still closed. Still closed.
It is possible to get his armor. I have a hard time remembering how to get it in the original Dark Souls. I know it's possible to get it in 3. And possibly in Dark Souls 2, but I haven't... Dark Souls 2 sits weird on my stomach, you know? I enjoy it. It had some really great scenery, lovely fashion, wonderful roster of weaponry and equipment. But as a game, it just was not fun. So why do we have the bow equipped in Andre's room, where there's this asshole right down here? And I refuse to fight this guy fair. Actually... So the smart thing to do would be to upgrade our short bow. This short bow has gotten us through a lot, so what I'm going to do... We're going to rest, we're going to beat the brakes off the bad guys upstairs. I'd say get about 4 grand in souls. And from there... improve the short bow to at least +4, +5. Same with the claymore, or same with the bastard sword. Then we should have an easier time taking that guy on. I'm picking the number 4 grand because that feels appropriate. It feels like a good round-ish number for what I have in mind. Sir. Yeah, 300 damage from the front stab. $95, $190. Alright, so we're dealing a good amount of damage with the sword. And as soon as we can get past that Titanite demon, we will be getting some really cool shit. There we go. 130. So we're almost on par with the damage from the Drake Sword. It shows you how quickly you can surpass it. Banzai! Wait, did he drop anything? No, okay. Hi. Come on if you think you're hard enough. Titanite shard, always a good find. We've got 2 grand in souls. We could try. Law of equivalent exchange. That worked out well. Yeah, let's try upgrading it. That was a good lap.
Well, need it.
Alright, purchase item. Ugh. Reinforced weapon. There we go. Okay. I need a 3rd Titanite shard to take it to +3. That's fine. 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I don't need that.
Don't get yourself killed. Neither of us want to see you go hollow.
Ain't that the truth? So now we should be dealing way more damage. So the main reason I'm peppering this asshole instead of, going into melee is because fighting this guy fairly sucks. That hook thing deals a shitload of damage, has large sweeping attacks. And it's just not fun to fight. But it's necessary to fight this guy and his, like, 3 siblings, because there's a shitload of these dudes. I'm just glad there's no really good tracking on that lightning. Otherwise, this guy would suck. There we go. Yeah, fuck off. And we should get a Titanite slab. Demon Titanite. There we go. Demon Titanite's for, like, boss weapons and cool named shit. So where are we? We're in the Darkroot Garden. Darkroot Garden sucks. But we can potentially get a lot of purple moss, which is good. We're going to need purple moss. We need blooming purple moss more, though. Blood red is decent, but really the easiest way to fight something. Alright, so the mosses. Mosses are useful against dudes that throw status effects at you. Hey, buddy, come here. I know you can see me. Hi. Blood red moss is for bleeding. Purple moss is for poison. Blooming purple moss is for toxin. And toxin sucks. Toxin is bullshit. Whoever's idea it was to add toxin to this fucking game needs to have their dick punched for a year. Every day. On the hour. Every hour. Lock door. Andre sells the key to this lock door. We don't need to worry about that. What we do need to worry about, not wasting our resources. Secret doorway. And a bonfire. It's kind of cool. Pretty useful. Pathway to the right of the doorway. Why would we give a shit about what's going on over here? Well, there's equipment. And there's a boss fight. Not through that doorway directly, but there is a boss fight nearby. I'm debating on if I want to do that boss fight this early. Oh. Fucker. Probably not going to do the boss fight this early. Through this door is a large open area, and then the room that leads to the Moonlight Butterfly. I don't like the Moonlight Butterfly fight. Because if you're not a ranged build or a mage, it's a pain in the ass. That was a weird fuck up. Oh, you're sturdy. Alright, you didn't drop any gear. That was a bit hostile of you. Okay. Nope. Trying to lure. There we go. Hello there. Come here. Thank you for the moss. Oh, and we can just burn the tree down. Oh, what are you assholes? Hi. Don't you guys usually drop stuff? No, not today. Alright. Fuck you, then. There's another one. Heh. Piss off this guy. Slowly but surely, we will eventually get to that item. It's a concerning thing. Why are there all these dudes defending one item? It's because for me, it's the best item in the game. For me. One of the best item drops in the entire game. Yeah, their little localized fuck your area spell, it's a pain in the butt. Oh yeah. We're doing fashion. A little bit heavier. A little bit heavier. A little bit heavier. A little bit heavier. Now, this isn't our final form. I want to eventually fully acquire the Iron Knight armor. I want that to be Brandis's suit. And there's this fucker. Yeah, keep an eye on your surroundings when you're in the dark route. It sucks here. There's other bad guys we can fight over there. There's stray goodies this way, but there's a ring I want to acquire. That's this way. I can already see the comments. My buddy Jordan is like, of course you went for the Elite Knight armor. Yes, I like the Elite Knight armor. It's like the best fashion in the game. Absolutely, I'm going to go for the Elite Knight armor. It's an interesting and mildly terrifying touch that the well, that doesn't wake them up, really? Oh, that woke them up. Fuck. Hey, big guy, I need a second, okay? Do you mind? Do you mind? I need to take care of your support team first. Oh, shit! This is gonna hurt. Whew! There, now I can deal with you. You see, you encumbered me. Are you happy? Whoa. And you didn't drop any fucking gear. You're an asshole. Green Blossom. Green Blossom's useful, but we don't need it. Alright, no goodies. Soul of a Proud Knight. How'd that work out for you? And then up here, we got another thick boy. Here, we've been kind of getting our ass kicked with the Bastard Sword. Let's see how the Drake plays out. I'm curious. It probably won't. It'll probably be the same or similar damage output. But we can find out. Experimentation is the key to learning. Yeah, it's actually less damage than what we were farting around with earlier. Stone Grade Shield. We'll never use that. Awesome. And we got the Wolf Ring, I believe. Yes. What is the Wolf Ring? What does it do? Boosts poise. One of the special rings granted to the 4 Knights of Gwyn. The Wolf Ring belongs to Artorius the Abyss Walker. Artorius had an unbendable will of steel and was unmatched with a greatsword. 46 to 86. This makes certain melee builds insanely viable. It is such an absolute unit of an item. And we could just jump it. Whee! There we go. Alright. So we got all the goodies here. We'll kill the gargoyles first and then come back with significantly better goodies and abilities. I'm already here. I could go after the Moonlight Butterfly. Who am I kidding? I don't have full heals. Just so long as I'm careful is the key thing. Like, I've got a good amount of items. A lot of arrows. And I'm human. And we've got a... Ooh. How much is that? 2 grand. And this is 2 grand as well. Ooh, we could level up. Hold on. I have a inventory humanity. Might as well, because I've got 2 in the bank. We rest here. Kindle. So we have 10. And then repair. And level. Ooh. Oh shit. Oh, big stretch. Bump that to 20. Or 15, 16. That's a lot of health, actually. Let's boost our dexterity. We need to keep that relatively close to strength. And then the next 2 levels we get are going to bump endurance to 20. And then vitality. Yeah, we got a plan. We vaguely have a plan. I'm not having to worry about putting points into resistances, which is helpful. Oh, hey guys. Yeah, I'm not fighting you fuckers fairly. And already we're dealing a ton more damage than before. Awesome. The guys in the center won't give us too terribly many headaches as long as we just circumnavigate it. But it is a lot of experience that we could use. And we just boosted our damage, so let's test these theories. If I can get through this area without taking too much damage, or with getting through my 5 miracles... Ooh, that's a good amount. Oh, you need to drop equipment, dude. Seriously. I've never been able to get anything besides the stone shields. Which is fucking tragic, because I got some really cool weaponry and armor. Little bastard. Oh yeah, killing the snakes can get you an item called Egg Vermifuge, which is very, very useful if you're a fuck-up. If you never have to utilize Egg Vermifuge, you're a good person. Whoa, when did you learn to... Alright, Larry Bird, what the fuck was that? See, Stone Great Shield. I've never gotten anything besides the Stone Great Shields. Got biggest dickus over here. Come on, buddy. I've got an awkward and hysterical butterfly to beat the brakes off of. Let's go. You going this way today? Okay. Hi. Cute. See? Nothing. Bullshit. So why do we need to fight Moonlight Butterfly? It's a boss. And summoning Witch Beatrice, because we don't have spells, is basically the only way to fight it. Ma'am. So the summoning system is actually really fucking helpful for bosses like this. It does come at a cost. The enemy does have more health. Bosses have more health, assuming you can nurture a NPC or a summon all the way up to the final fight. Here we go. Where are you, you awkward little bastard? Hey, big guy. Cute. Whew. That could have sucked. We literally never have to shoot the fucking thing. Soul of the Moonlight Butterfly. Thank you! 10,000 souls. Fan-fucking-tastic. But we also get an item. Oh, and when we meet a smithy significantly further down the road, we can actually use the soul of the Moonlight Butterfly to craft a unique weapon. Watchtower basement key, so this would have led us to Havel. Divine Ember, we bring that to Andre and he can craft holy weapons. Homeward Bone. Yeah, that's a good idea. Off the top of my head, I don't remember what unique weapon or weapons can be made with the Moonlight Butterfly soul. So we're just going to hold on to it for now. I'll put it in the inventory after we get back to Andre. You are not grabbing me today, sir. That double hand... So he'll have the whip attack. That is a grab attack. Sorry, when they do that fucking... reach really high in the air and it's really slow, that's the telegraph for a grab attack. Fucking avoid that. Getting eaten by moss? No thanks, Audrey 2. I'm not up for it today. That fucking animation right there. Got a good amount of moss. Once we unlock a bit of backtracking, we'll be able to just flatly buy moss. But in the interim, having it as a random loot drop is really useful. Do I fight the Black Knight? I mean, I've already got the sword out. Yeah, I've got full health items and goodies. Let's fight a Black Knight. I think, if I recall, this guy has the halberd. Yeah. So remember that doorway... I'll show you where it is. Remember that doorway we opened next to Havel? Yeah, that leads to this shit show of a location. Oh, and then there's that fucker. If I can get to him in time. Hold still. Hold still. Nope. Yes! You don't get a lot of souls from those guys, but they got a really useful item. So yeah, that door we unlock next to Havel, that's it right there in the void. Well over there leads to a staircase that leads down to here. And if we take the long way around and don't get murked by a Hydra, it leads over to here. Pretty cool, huh? But we need to go this way for a bow. And some free gear. Leather armor, longbow, and feather arrows. The longbow takes a little bit more dexterity, I believe. Yeah, we have the stats to use it. And it trains differently than the short bow, and it weighs a bit more. But it's got significantly better physical right out the gate. Projectile weapon for experienced hunters. Yep. I prefer the short bow, to be honest. That's just me being me. It's got a better reload time. But the damage drop-off, depending on how far away a target is, you can feel it. You can really feel it. Having the longbow is great. Having the... Oh, does he know I'm here? Hey, big guy. Let's get this over with. Yeah, I'm fighting you in an open area. I'm not fighting you in that fucking cubby hole. Let's go. Oh, no! Alright, so why are we equipping the ring? We're equipping the ring so that if I die a second time from dumbass decisions, I won't lose a lot of shit. Fuck. Fuck. Fucking hate the garden. There's our stuff. That's good, at least. It's also one of the main reasons why I like to lure enemies. If you die, you don't have to fight that enemy to get your shit back. I should see if I can trail them all the way back up here. There we go. Okay. Let's not do that again. What did I say? We're not doing that again. Oh, shit. Fun fact, that whether or not you get the drop on the halberd is a make and break thing for speedrunning. The Happy Hob, formerly known as the Happy Hobbit, before he got a cease and desist from the fucking current copyright holders of Lord of the Rings, he managed to get through a no-damage speedrun, melee build of Dark Souls. He did this because of the Black Knight Halberd. It's one of the most beautiful speedruns I've ever seen in my entire life. Now, I will admit it is no damage with an asterisk. No damage in Dark Souls means you're guaranteed to die in a particular room. And that is the initial attempt to fight Seath the Scaleless. And damaging surfaces are a thing. So lava, when we get really, really deep in there. And poison. Poison ground when we get to Blight Town. Because of fucking course, Blight Town. you're running through you're knee deep in shit water. Of course you're going to be dealing with some bullshit. Fucking Blighttown. Place gives me conniptions. Not as bad as it could be. Not as bad as it could be. I will admit. It could be the not quite Blighttown in Dark Souls 2. That one was actually measurably worse because it didn't just have damaging surfaces. The damaging surfaces stuck to your boots, and also there were literal fart cloud chambers. It sucks. It's not a good time. So we're back at the Undead Parish. We're about 2 hours in. Well, for me, it's 2 hours in. For you guys, it's about 5-10 minutes away.
My, that's a rare ember you have there. I've seen one of those before. It's the ember of a divine blacksmith. Might you consider leaving that with me? I could produce divine weapons with a flame such as that.
Absolutely.
Well, thanks for that. You've made a fine decision. You soon shall see.
We can buy more Titanite, which we need to do. We'll get 5. We'll get 8. We'll get 8. We'll get 6. When we get to 20,000, we'll be able to open the heart of the forest. We'll get there. Reinforced weapon. It's Twinkling Titanite. We're not going to use... Well, we could. Alright, the Bastard Sword's now +5. It should be telling that a longbow +1 is already better than a short bow +2. Dragon Crest Shield. We can reinforce our armor. It's one of the main reasons why I prefer Dark Souls 1 to the rest of the franchise. And we'll take our torso armor up to +2. Modify equipment. We would need a green Titanite shard to make it a divine bastard sword. Which, it alters how it scales, but then it also scales with faith. Really useful. Really useful. And it goes from just 157 physical to 106 physical and 130 magic.
Don't get yourself killed. Neither of us want to see you go hollow.
This is quite true. This is quite true. How do we get green Titanite? Carefully, creatively, and with much frustration this early in the game. We can add a point. We're going to put it into strength. We've officially hit level 30. I should say soul level 30. Sorry. Still got our good fat roll. Alright, what are we looking at? Let's ditch some gear. Yes, put the Soul of the Moonlight Butterfly away so I don't accidentally use it. Large Titanite, Blue Titanite, Dragon Scale, pretty helpful. Alright, we no longer need the Drake Sword. We'll stow that for now. Partisan, we'll stow the short bow. We've got the Grass Crest Shield and the Dragon Crest Shield. Grass Crest boosts your stamina recovery. So if you don't have the Grass Ring or whatever the hell it's called, it's really helpful. But notice that 5 points of physical resistance. Yeah. If you're not paying attention, you can start taking chip damage. And And then your ass is grass, literally. Yep, there we go. Alright, we're doing great. We're doing pretty good. Yeah, we're going to attempt to get some green Titanite. I would like a Holy Bastard sword before the game is through. Or before our day here is through. But I'm not human. That's not good for me. I want to be human. I'm a real boy. It's at a cost of my ego and pride, sure. So we're going back to the Darkroot Basin. I'll probably do a fade transition because it's a bit of a hump. Okay, here's a good spot to restart. Killed 2 of the grassy motherfuckers on the way here. Darkroot Basin, we need to kill some golems. We also could potentially kill the Hydra, but he deals a shitload of damage, and I'm not up for that at this early in my day. Or this late in my day, technically. So Darkroot Basin, this connects to that, that connects to that. Love the volumetric fog. You hear that in the distance? That's someone we're not talking to. Because he's a dick. There we go. Crystal Golems are a product of the Duke's Archives. He should be on the way. See, this doesn't really work for me because I need him to be in a spot where I can pick up his goodies when he dies. And the Hydras might have line of effect to this area. I don't remember. Shit. Hey, fucko the bucko, come here. Oh, the Hydra knows I'm here now. Shit! Please drop some green. No, of course not. Please, please. Fuck. Ooh. Come on, dude. I just need one of you motherfuckers to drop some fucking green titanite. Because I do not want to get into a pissing contest with the Hydra. He's not shooting at me. I'm not going to shoot at him. We're calling it a day. Where are you going? Yeah, come here. Come on. Shit. Alright, well that didn't work. It's worth a try, though. I genuinely can't think of any other guy that we have immediate access to that would drop green titanite. So that was a bust. Fuck it. Getting out of here. The easy way. Okay, we've got a fair bit of upgrading to do, which I will do in the next episode. I'll do a little like montage. Oh, sorry, big stretch. I'll do a little montage of like me building and repairing shit and upgrading things. Just level grinding a little bit. I do obviously need to improve my goodies and abilities, but mainly my concern is getting all of my armor and upgradable equipment to level 5. And then learning the Homeward Miracle. So I don't want to do anything off camera. It feels better to me to just do it right, essentially. I'll also be looking up where to get green titanite this early. That would be helpful. Most likely I'll have to beat the brakes off of the drakes. We'll see. Unfortunately, though, folks, we are out of time for today. So until we meet again, stay classy, Internet.